starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, it's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I am your host, JRabbit87, and I hope everybody is having a good day today, and I hope you get ready for some more wrestling action as it's time for our next big event, which means all titles on the line, a few extra surprises and bits and bobbles, and I'm just excited to have you here. um, of course, before we get into everything, let's get into our commands. As always, this stream is sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, who I'll name individually at the end of stream. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay, feel free to grab that link right there. Yes, Mary Kay, celebrate the skin you are in. Make skincare part of your self-care routine. Grab a new fragrance, grab some sunscreen, grab all that kind of good stuff using that link right there. And if you've got questions, my wife is a Mary Kay consultant. You can also use that link to message questions to her. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord, feel free to grab that link right there and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced, decisions are decided, discussions are discussed, wrestling results are resulted, chats are chatted, and we just love to have you there. Another place that we'd love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or highlight videos, then you can grab that link there and join us over there. And now, since it is all free and it's a way to help support, I do ask, if you don't mind, give the channel a subscribe, hit that bell icon to keep yourself notified, leave the video a heart and a comment, because comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. You can also find us over on TikTok. Over on TikTok. By grabbing that link that I just posted. We just post our highlight videos there, so if that is what you are wanting to see, you can find us over there. Again, I ask, since it's all free, if you don't mind, give that channel a follow, give the videos a heart and a comment, because TikTok comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last but certainly not least are ways to help support the stream right here, right now, if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help the stream is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure, and remember to only do what you're able and comfortable with doing. All right. We have a huge card for you guys tonight, and we are starting off strong. Our very first title match of the evening, it's going to be for the RWF United States Championship. On one end, you have the current United States Champion, the Great Khali. He has been absolutely dominating. He did suffer his first loss, but it happened to be a handicap match, so take that how you will. He is the current United States Champion. He also has been saying very bad things about the United States, saying that the title is weak, just like the United States is weak, and he is going to prove that by dominating. On the other end is his opponent, a man who won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal, a member of the Latino World Order, Dragon Lee. Now, Great Khali has taken out the Rey Mysterio, but then he lost a 2-on-1 handicap match against Cruz del Toro and Walking Wild. So, can Dragon Lee topple the Giant and bring the United States title to the LWO? We're about to find out because that match is coming up next. Ayo, welcome in, Bruda. Welcome in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
Greedy. And here he comes, the number one contender for the RWF United States Championship. He is at a definite disadvantage. Hey Steve, welcome in. You're in time for our first match. It is our big event as well, so all titles are on the line. We have a couple of special things as well. But we start off with this United States Championship match. Literally a David versus Goliath match. Exactly. And here he comes, the defending United States champion, the Great Khali.
Introducing the challenger from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee! And his opponent from Punjab, India, weighing in at 347 pounds, the United States Champion, the Great
This match just about to get underway. Ever since obtaining the United States Championship, the Great Khali has gone on record by saying that the United States is weak, just like the United States Championship is weak, and he is going to dominate everyone to show just how weak the United States is. Interesting to note that his challenger tonight is actually not from the United States either, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Challenger this evening, of course, Dragon Lee, a young up-and-coming luchador, part of the Latino World Order. And Dragon Lee finding out why Ray, the leader of the LWO, had so much trouble facing off against the Great Khali. Khali getting the better of that exchange. Looking for a cover after that headbutt. Only a 1 count. Oh, and Dragon Lee actually has Khali down. Both members roll out to the outside of the ring. Dragon's got to be careful out here. Khali does have the champion's advantage out here. Oh, massive Punjabi plunge out there on the outside of the ring. The count does start over. Both competitors back inside now. Khali looking for a cover. Kick out at 2. 2. Dragon Lee again has the big man down. Can he keep him down? 2. Big knee to the face. Khali's down. Title's on the line. Kick out at 2. Dragon Lee setting up for something big here. Oh, massive move into the cover, but a rope break. Khali is just too big. A springboard hurricanrana by Dragon Lee. Oh, and Khali just runs Dragon Lee over. Cover by Kali. And Dragon Lee is able to get the shoulder up. Oh, massive chop by the great Kali, followed by a massive leg drop. Huge headbutt by Kali. We've seen him win with this move before. But no, Dragon Lee keeps fighting. And Kali can't believe it. Missing a move, and now Kali taking advantage. Oh, but Dragon Lee still has some fight left in him. And Dragon Lee removes his knee pad, exposing his knee. It's a massive reverse DDT into the cover. And again, Kali kicks out. Massive knee. Dragon Lee is not done. He's going to try this move for a third time. He hits it straight into the cover. And we have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Dragon Lee.
Yes, yes indeed. Massive upset victory for the young Dragon Lee. Oh yeah, oh yeah, go Lee. Dragon Lee getting a giant victory here tonight, bringing the United States Championship, maybe not back to the United States, but at least to somebody who's going to respect it. Well, coming up, what a start to the night. Coming up next, we're getting right into our next title match. Mi Chin won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to earn the right to face Chelsea Green for the Women's European Championship. Now, Mi Chin would lose a singles match against Chelsea Green's best friend, Piper Niven, but she would get some revenge when, in a tag team match with her friend, Cora Jade, Mi Chin and Cora Jade would pick up a victory over Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. And now, we're just going to see if Chelsea can somehow continue to hold on to her Women's European Championship, or if Mi Chin will get what she believes is hers. That match is coming up next.
is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's European Championship.
Michin looking for her first singles title here in RWF. Former one-time women's tag team champion.
It's Chelsea Green.
And here she comes, the current women's European champion. She's actually kind of escaped with the title, so to speak, on a couple of different occasions, using a count-out victory, or count-out loss, I should say. And a victory, and unfortunately, the title doesn't leave. It does not change via disqualification or countout.
Introducing the challenger from Fontana, California, Michin! And her opponent from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, the Women's European Champion, Chelsea Green!
Interesting matchup we have here. The fans kind of not really behind either one of these ladies. Chelsea Green is not exactly known for being a fan favorite, but Michin actually turned her back on the fans as well. At the same time, you know that it would be nice to see a change. Chelsea Green holding the Women's European Championship, so far the longest out of any woman who has held that title. I'm here, but I'm about to start driving. Okay, baby. Drive safe. Back and forth action between these ladies. Oh, and Michin gets sent to the outside. Safe drives to the bird. Yeah. Chelsea Green to the top rope. Oh, but misses. Is to continuing to fight on the outside of the ring. Meechin sending Chelsea back into the ring. And now these two trading blows. And it's Green that gets the advantage with a quick pinfall, but not even a one count. There's the Rough Rider. Now Chelsea Green perhaps setting up for the Unpretty Her. Oh, but Meechin reverses. Green still back on top. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Meechin back on top. Looking for a cover. And kick out at 2. Back and forth action between these two women. The title is on the line here tonight. Massive move, knee to the skull, into the cover. And Green kicks out. Meechin with the eat defeat. Ah, but Piper Niven's music. Piper Niven nowhere to be found. Distracting. And allowed Chelsea Green enough time to get up and hit the Unpretty Her. And that was enough.
Here is your winner, and still Women's European Champion, Chelsea Green.
Dagnabbit, of course. Chelsea Green sneaks away with another victory thanks to her best friend, Piper Niven. Gotta say, that was one of the most successful distractions we've seen in RWF. Very, very true. Well, next up, we have a bit of an interesting matchup for you guys. Ever since Abyss has become part of the RWF roster, there has been one man who has been very vocal on social media about how he's tired of all these monsters in RWF. And he has made it where he is going to make it where there is no more monster other than him, because he is the monster of all monsters. If you haven't figured out what I'm talking about, yes, indeed, we are about to get Braun Strowman versus Abyss in a last monster standing match. That's coming up next. Last monster standing? Oh yeah. Hashtag did it before WWE.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 350 pounds. He is the monster.
The fact that he calls himself the Monster, and that he's been calling himself the Monster way before Braun Strowman was ever the monster among monsters. I still say he has the clear advantage.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun
Here he comes. The big SOB known as Braun Strowman, the man who calls himself the monster of all monsters. And he says he's going to take down any other person who calls himself a monster. And this match is underway. Remember, this is last monster standing, or last man standing, if you want to just refer to it by its normal name, which means that there are no disqualifications, there are no countouts, there's no pinfalls or submissions. Legitimately the first monster to make it where the other one cannot answer the count of 10 will win this match. These two now trading blows here. And Strowman got the better of that exchange. I had a feeling you would pop in to vote for Abyss. Massive big boot there by Abyss. Both are my guys. Fair. Love that Abyss is in this. Same. It's because he's a producer now in the backstage area for WWE. Oh, massive missing dive there by Braun Strowman. Black hole slam. Abyss hits the black hole slam. And Strowman gets back up at the count of 7. Massive clothesline takes down Abyss, but only down for a count of 4. No bag for me. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Massive flapjack by Abyss. I'll be home soon. Okay, baby. Strowman down for a count of 6. But this match is not over yet. Remember, it is a 10 count that they have to stay down for. On Strowman with a massive shoulder. I don't really know what that's called, but almost like a power bomb. Not even a 1 count though. And Abyss already back up. Uh-oh. Shock treatment. This could be it for Braun Strowman. Only a count of 8. Uh-oh. Up and running power slam by the big Braun Strowman. But Abyss gets back up at the count of 7. Oh, and another black hole slam by Abyss.
Here is your winner. He is the monster, Abyss.
And Abyss walks out the victor here tonight. Statement made by Abyss, yeah, you could say that. He truly is the monster. Well, don't go anywhere yet because we're just getting started. Next up is a tag team match. Now, I do have a bit of unexciting news. I am going to go ahead and spoil something here. Both winning teams have decided to not add special stipulations to either of the tag team title matches, which means that they will both be regular RWF style tag team matches. I do apologize about that. I don't have that kind of control. It's up to the teams and that win the war momentum, and both teams that have won have made that decision. With that said, coming up next, it's the Women's Tag Team Championships. On one hand, you have the challengers, the team of Shocks, the team of Shocks, made up of Shotzi and Tegan Knox. These two have had such a history here in RWF, perhaps one of the most popular women tag teams there have ever been. It started with them teaming up to form Shocks, but before they could get their hands on tag team titles, Tegan Knox would go down with an injury that would keep her out for over a year. In that time, Shotzi would go on to team with Asuka to form the team known as Shaska. They would win the women's tag team titles. Unfortunately, they would also lose those tag team titles. Frustrations would bound between the two when they couldn't seem to recapture the tag team titles. This would come to a head when Asuka would actually turn on Shotzi and bring in Kairi Sane to form the Kabuki Warriors. We thought that it was going to have to be a 2-on-1 match, but Shotzi surprised everybody by bringing in Tegan Knox back to RWF, back to form Shots, and would end up winning. Now, they would not end up becoming tag team champions. This was just kind of a rivalry to reform Shocks. Since then, these two have unfortunately not been able to win the tag team titles, but now they have that opportunity. They've won the number one contendership spot. They have battled these two, and although they have lost the War of Momentum 3-1, they have the heart and desire to get it done. But their opponents, of course, are the current women's tag team champions, Shakara Jackson and Lash Legend, known as the Meta 4. These two ladies want to get all of the old out. They want to prove that they are the new, not just the next generation, but they're the now generation. They are going to win. They are going to keep winning, and they are going to show why everybody else's time is past, and it's now time for the Meta 4. And they've done that so far by not just winning the Women's Tag Team Championships, but they even won the War of Momentum. Now, it's time to put up or shut up for the Meta 4, as this tag team match is coming up next. Here they come. Shocks. Number one contenders. Man, what it would mean to these two young ladies to walk out tonight as the new tag team champions. These two were able to beat Nia Jax and Tamina in a ladder match to become the new tag team champions. This will be their first title defense here tonight. Could it be their last?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Knox. And their opponents, the Women's Tag Team Champions, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend Metaphor.
And Shotzi with Jakara Jackson starting this match off. Now if you're new here and you're wondering what is an RWF style tag team match, well, it is almost like a normal tag team match. Only two people can be in the ring legally at a time. So if you want your partner to be in, you do have to tag in and out. However, other than that, there is no disqualifications. There's no rope breaks. There's no ring countouts. And the match can be won inside the ring by pinfall, submission, or knockout. Or it can be won outside of the ring by knockout. Tag out to Tegan Knox. Shots already showing their good teamwork here. Sorry that I went mic mute there. I had to grab a drink, and as I was drinking, my hashtag wonderful wife came home. Greetings to the bird. Nice tornado DDT there by Tegan Knox. as her and Jackson fight on the outside. And remember, the match can be won on the outside. It just can only be won by knockout. Knox now trying to go after Lash Legend. Legend continuing to distract Knox, allowing Jackson to get a free shot. But Knox right back, reverses, hits a knee, and there's a tag out to Shotzi. Looking for a cover. Only a 1 count. And there's a tag out to Lash Legend. Tag out to Jackson. Interesting double team move there by the Metaphor. Backbreaker into a suplex. Sliced bread by Shotzi. Went to try to hit Legend with a stop sign. She finally gets it, but spent too much time focusing on Legend and gets hit with a cutter. All the way to the top rope and all the way to the floor. Jackson misses. Tiger suplex by Shotzi, who again keeps getting distracted right here by Legend. Metaphor just putting the domination to Shotzi at the moment. And now Legend back to the top rope. She hits a diving crossbody all the way to the outside of the ring. But Shotzi right back up. Now it's Shotzi's turn on the top rope. Standing Shiranagi, but not enough to knock out Jakara. And there it is.
Here are your winners, and the new Women's Tag Team Champions, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Knox.
The dream has come true for the team of Shocks.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, indeed. Shocks finally able to capture the tag team gold after all this time. Well, just as we do with the bad, we unfortunately can't linger on the good either. We got to keep this show moving. Coming up next is our next title match of the evening. It will be for the Pure Honor Championship. And just kind of remind you of everything, Tony D'Angelo did win an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to earn the opportunity to challenge Tyler Breeze for the Pure Honor Championship. And he did. And he won that. He is the number one contender. Since then, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo were able to defeat Elton Prince and Kit Wilson of Pretty Deadly. But then Tony made a bet with Tyler Breeze that Channing could defeat anybody that Tyler Breeze could think of. And if Tony won, or if Channing won, the match would be a street fight, basically a New York street fight. If whoever Tyler Breeze won, it would be what's being called a beauty shot match or finisher match. Well, as a surprise, we all figured that Tyler was going to pick one of Pretty Deadly, but instead he picked his co-host of Up Up Down Down, Xavier Woods, who went and won the match. Which means coming up next, it is Tyler Breeze defending the Pure Honor Championship against Tony D'Angelo in a beauty shot match.
Your destiny's written all over the sky. You can't hide. Unrooted in the thoughts that take over your mind day and night. You're my name. I am the future of your sorrows. Take your time. It's too late. I already live in your tomorrow. You can't hide. The Empress of Tomorrow. Destiny's written all over the sky.
Whoops.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pure Honor Championship.
And here he comes, the Dawn, Tony D'Angelo. Here he comes, the self-proclaimed Prince Pretty and the current RWF Pure Honor Champion. The mentor and leader of Pretty Deadly.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
I didn't know he was from Chicago.
And his opponent from seasonal residences, weighing in at 212 pounds, the Pure Honor Champion, Tyler Breeze.
Makes sense though. The Italian Mafia versus Prince Pretty. This match is underway. Now there are no disqualifications. There are no ring countouts. There are no rope breaks or anything of that nature. Hitty versus Pretty. This match can only be won if you can successfully execute your finishing maneuver. LOL, right? Well, we've seen a lot of these trading blows tonight. It looks like D'Angelo. I was going to say he got the upper hand, but Breeze able to get out of it. Tyler Breeze in control so far. Or at least he is right now. Reversal by D'Angelo and reversal by Breeze. Oh, I forgot to bet. And there's Channing Lorenzo. And there's it. That's it. I can't even butt. It's done.
Here is your winner, and the new Pure Honor Champion, Tony D'Angelo.
A second successful version of the someone interrupting of the night. This is the night for interruptions and them successfully helping the person win. That was one whelp of a match, but I'm not upset. Fair. Hey.
Speaking of interruption, mwah.
Hey. That's yeah. I forgot because usually what I do is I'll put their weights as my betting, and I just forgot to listen for their weights. So yeah, I didn't get to bet on that one.
You got distracted.
I got distracted. It's a distracting night. Oh, well, coming up next, it is our second tag team title match. Coming up next, we have the awesome ones, Logan Paul and The Miz, taking on the Motor City Machine Guns.
What you say is what you get, and I don't care if you get all of it. What you say is what you get, and I don't care if you get all of it. I'm the best that you've ever seen. I ain't like brave with everything. Ascending to the sky, my mind is on me. Never say die. As they fall to their knees, I took every side. Who's it gonna be? Your weakness, mastered secret. I won't lose its sight. I'll ascend into the king. I'm the best that you've ever seen. I ain't like brave with everything. Go crazy, get wild, I don't predict. Watch out, I'll terminate you in your sleep. What you say is what you get, and I don't care if you get all of it.
And here they come, the current tag team or the current number one contenders to the tag team titles. They have unfortunately lost 4-0 on the War of Momentum, looking for their first titles here in RWF. Uh-oh. Miz is not going to be happy about this with the Titantrons not playing. You know what they say, the show must go on. I'll have to talk to the tech guys about this, but here they come. Perhaps considered one of the best tag teams of recent times. They won a 16 tag team tournament to be crowned the champions. Have defeated the Brothers of Destruction. And, I mean, have just been seemingly unstoppable. They even won 4-0 in the War Momentum.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the Men's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. And their opponents at a combined weight of 426 pounds, the Men's Tag Team Champions, The Miz and Logan Paul, the Awesome Ones.
Oh, they have a whopping 6-point weight lead on the Motor City Machine Guns. And it looks like Logan Paul and Miz have figured out their color scheme again, as they're once again back in their matching colors. Miz starting off with a massive drop kick. But now Shelley back gets in control. Alex Shelley working over that arm of the Miz. Tag out to Chris Sabin. Beautiful tag team move by the Motor City Machine Guns. Tag out to Alex Shelley. Motor City Machine Guns really showing off their tag team prowess here. Oh, but a simple mistake like that and the Miz is back in control. Oh, just like that, Shelley gets back in control. Tag into Sabin and a tag into Logan Paul. Paul with a massive neck breaker. pin here. Only a 1 count. Back and forth action between these two men. These 4 men, I should say. Chris Sabin with a massive kick to the face, into the cover. And the Miz breaks it up. Tag out to Alex Shelley. They're looking for a quick cover here. Got a 1. Rubber City Machine Guns trying to keep things fast. Armbar by Alex Shelley. But Logan Paul easily able to get out of it. Kick to the back of the head. Oh, but missing the knee drop. I know Logan Paul misses. Oh, kick to the midsection from the top rope. Shades of Finn Balor into the cover, but only a 2 count. Knockout punch by Paul into the cover. And this time Chris Sabin saves up the match. Shades of his tag team partner, The Miz, there. And there is a tag to The Miz, and now KSI in his prime bottle outfit trying to get involved. Allowing The Miz to attack from behind. Massive move by Shelley into the cover. And Logan Paul saving the matchup and the titles. Standing Shiranagi by Alex Shelley. And The Miz hits a running knee. Miz back in control. Tag out to Chris Sabin. Miz hits a flying tomahawk chop into the cover. Only a 2 count. And now Miz with the snap DDT. Into a cover. Only a 2 count. Uh-oh. Miz setting up for that figure 4 leg lock. Alright, decides to let him out. Perhaps wanting to do a little bit more damage. Wrong move, and now the machine gun's back in. And now Miz back in control. I got the Alex Shelley. Uh-oh. Skull and crossbones. Into the cover. But somehow Miz kicks out of 2. Shelley from the middle rope with a frog splash. Reversal after reversal. Miz in control. Oh, Miz doing a little bit of taunting and followed by a drop kick there in the corner. Now it's Miz's turn for these kicks. Looking for a cover, but Sabin breaks the cover up before even a 1 count. And Miz going for the skull crushing finale, but Alex Shelley able to break out, and he hits another standing Shiranagi. Now into the rings of Saturn. And there's the tap out. What? The referee, busy with KSI on the outside, I believe, did not see the tap out. This match continues. Tag out to Logan Paul. What an exciting night this is. I'm loving it. Big clothesline by Paul. Same though. And that's it.
Here are your winners, and still the men's tag team champions, The Miz and Logan Paul, the Awesome Ones.
Perhaps the closest these two have gotten to losing their titles. And again, distraction equals victory. Yep, they have submitted themselves as the most dominating team in RWF history, IMO. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have one, two, three, four more exciting matches for you, but I believe my wife might be ready for me to do the vlog. I'm going to just double check here. Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to go on just the briefest of intermissions, so I will be right back. Hey, I timed it just in time, where the music was about to restart. All right, so welcome back, everybody, or I should say, welcome back to myself. Um, we still have four big matches for you. Um, this next match, there's not a lot of story here. With one of the original ECW members that we have here on the roster, known as the Sandman, was in the back talking about how he is the most hardcore. Well, out of all of the members of the ECW locker room, he is the most hardcore that are also part of the RWF locker room. Well, as you know, the original gangsta, New Jack, is now a member of our roster, and he didn't take kindly to that. So we're actually getting an old school Extreme Rules match between the Sandman and New Jack. It's coming up next.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Sandman.
Well, thankfully, this is not a first blood match. Otherwise, the Sandman would have just lost before the match even began. Now, this match is not going to be for the faint of heart. Not only is it, no disqualification, no ring countouts, no rope breaks, none of that, but these two are both known for being two of the most hardcore, brutal men in RWF. And ECW for that matter. New Jack entering with his assortment of toys for this match. Huh. I always heard, yeah, his music keeps playing and the ring is filled with all the weapons he brought in. I heard that was a feature he gets for no disqualification matches. Reversal by Sandman. It's kind of hard to compensate with the music going on. Sandman setting up for something big here. And New Jack able to reverse. Reversal by the Sandman. Cover by the Sandman. Sandman looking for a cover. Not even a 1 count. Jackknife cover by New Jack. Reversal by Sandman. Reversal by New Jack. Sleeper hold there. And New Jack able to get out. By the Sandman into the cover. Only a 2 count. Sandman going for the pile driver. He hits it. Oh, 2 point. No. Oh, light tube across the face into the cover. That's enough.
Here is your winner, the Sandman.
Well, perhaps Sandman was correct. At least tonight, he was the more hardcore one.
I'm the boogeyman.
Well, with that, we move right along into our last three matches of the evening. All three of these matches will be title matches, so you will not want to miss any of this action. Coming up next, it is the battle for our Intercontinental Championship. If you have not been with us, oh boy. So, of course, Finn Balor of the Judgment Day was the Intercontinental Champion. That was until Joe Coffey of Gallus won the number one contendership spot, went on to our last big event, and defeated Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Joe Coffey would go on to claim that because he was Scotland and Finn Balor is Ireland, that Scotland is better than Ireland. And there's ain't nothing that Ireland could ever produce that could make him fear Ireland. And he proved it by beating Ireland for the title. Well, that made Finn Balor bring out the Demon. And the Demon won. Unfortunately, the Demon won, and this was an Intercontinental title match against Joe Coffey, and the Demon did win, but unfortunately, the Demon won via countout. And the title does not change hands via countout or disqualification. With that said, that same night, Aleister Black would make his RWF debut. And he would end up winning an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to be crowned the new number one contender for Joe Coffey's Intercontinental Championship. Now, after some talking with our president, Tony Marcus Jones, an agreement on all three parties involved, the next show, Aleister Black would go one-on-one with Finn Balor. And if Finn Balor could win, the match would become a triple threat match. Well, Finn Balor did indeed win. Now, after that, our last show, Aleister Black would team up with Gallus in a losing effort against the four other members of the all four male members of the Judgment Day. But that is there. Here is now, and we have a triple threat match coming up next.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Here he comes, the wild card, so to speak, in this match. Most interesting that he didn't go through things normally, and also it wasn't this version of Finn Balor that beat Joe Coffey. It was Demon Balor. Interesting to see that he is not bringing the demon back out for this. Here comes what many believe to be the rightful number one contender, having won that 8-man over the top rope battle royal. And it's also interesting to note that he never got tagged in during that 8-man tag team match. It was Joe Coffey that lost to Carlito. And Aleister Black, although he did do a few things, it almost seemed like he wasn't even trying. And of course, his quote before the match was, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend, but don't take what happens here to heart, because when everything is said and done, I will be walking out as the Intercontinental Champion at Summer Smash." Now, it's time to see if his words reign true.
Introducing the champion, representing Gallus, from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 248 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Joe Coffey.
And here he comes. This will be his second title defense since becoming Intercontinental Champion. out too that there will be no disqualifications in this match either. The first man to gain a pinfall or submission will leave Intercontinental Champion. This match is underway. I know friends in this match. It's every man for themselves. No countouts, no disqualifications. The first man to gain a pinfall or submission wins. And shades of Balor's stablemate Carlito there, or the backstabber. You gotta feel for the champion in this too. He doesn't even have to be the one to lose his title here tonight. Aleister Black looking for a cover, but Joe Coffey right there. This is only, we haven't seen too many triple threat matches here in RWF. Of course, the most recent one that I can think of was when Kairi Sane cashed in the Carrot Cash briefcase. Coffee with the cover, only a 2 count. When she cashed in the Carrot Cash briefcase to make a women's one-on-one match into a triple threat match. Each of these 3 men trying to do as much damage to the others as possible. Each one kind of learning, like, you got to have eyes in the back of your head as soon as they stop focusing on one, or as soon as they start focusing on one, the other kind of comes from behind and gets a free shot. Aleister Black and Finn Balor trying to go at it now. Balor able to get the upper hand and turns his attention to Joe Coffey. Aleister literally just was like, hey, Finn, don't forget I'm in this match. Aleister Black in firm control at the moment. He's got to get one of these guys in the ring to get the win. Oh, and a miss. And now Coffee trying to take control. Joe Coffey with a German suplex into the cover, but this time Balor breaks up the cover. Massive move by Coffey, but Balor tries to interfere. Coffey trying for a cover. Balor's down. But a kick out of two. Massive discus clothesline into the cover, but Balor breaks up the pinfall. Joe Coffey and Finn Balor now fighting. Massive power slam by Coffey. This match is an absolute train wreck so far. Balor just launched himself to through the air into the arms of no one. Oh, massive European uppercut, but Balor immediately hits the 1916, whatever he calls it. Coffey back into this, going after Balor. Black Mass into the cover. Oh, kick out at two. Cover by Coffey. Kick out at two. And missing the discus clothesline. Aleister and Finn now going back toward it. Balor with the coup de grace into a cover, but Joe Coffey, oh, he can't break up the cover. Oh, but he does. you'll have to put some actual points to bet. Reversal by Coffee. There we go. Coffee and Balor now fighting as Aleister Black's on the outside of the ring. Balor with a diving splash into the cover, but Aleister Black is able to break up the cover. Brainbuster by Balor into the cover. And he regained his title.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion,
Finn Balor, the man that most people say snuck his way into this match, has regained the Intercontinental Championship, now becoming a two-time RWF Intercontinental Champion. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to our semi-main event of the evening. Jordynne Grace was able to win an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to earn this opportunity, and now she has a victory over Zoe Stark. She has a loss against Shayna Baszler, but now she fights the leader of the Pure Fusion Collection. Coming up next, Sonya Deville defends the Women's World Championship against Jordynne Grace.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
It's not over until I win.
Oh, oops. Try that again.
challenger, from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace. And her opponent, from Shamal, New Jersey, the Women's World Champion, Sonya Deville.
Can Sonya Deville successfully defend her title against the young up-and-coming Jordan Grace? Or will we have a new face for the women's division? Sonya Deville off to a big start here so far. Of course, Deville is the leader of the Pure Fusion Collective, a stable consisting of herself, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. And surprisingly, Sonya Deville is in firm control of this match. We've seen Jordan Grace dominate a lot of her opponents, but she can't seem to get a hold of them. I'm just, of course, just as I say that. Jordan Grace now back in control, and a version of the torture rack, but too close to the ropes. Back in control now. A simple mistake and Jordan takes advantage, looking for a quick win. Got a 2 count. Clothesline combinations there. Reversal as Sonya gets back in control. Back and forth action between these two ladies. And now Sonya Deville perhaps looking to end this. Massive shots to the gut, but that seems to awaken something. Big move by Grace. Only a 2 count. Big roll through. Massive shot is Jordan Grace now getting back into this match. Oh, but a reverse by DeVille. And now these two looking to trade blows here. Eye the Hurricane into the cover. On a kick out of two. Sorry about that. Wasn't feeling good, so I had to be right back, and now I'm on this account. That's all good, Bruda. And that just means I get to do... that.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
And it does say Candy Cobra, so massive move there into a cover. And a kick out of two. Big move by Jordan Grace. She's not done yet. Looking for it again. Straight into a cover, title on the line. And she did it.
Here is your winner, and new Women's World Champion, Jordan Grace.
Oh yeah. Massive victory for this young up-and-comer. Tonight is a good night for former TNA single stars. Hello, her and Abyss 1, right? While you were gone, you did miss, there was an Extreme Rules match between the Sandman and New Jack, which the Sandman won. And you missed the triple threat between Aleister Black, Finn Balor, and Joe Coffey, where Finn Balor actually pinned Aleister Black to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. And, fair, I approve of these results. And I have received information that this too, in kind of tonight's theme of no disqualifications, is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. It is time for the heavyweight champion, as the final boss, The Rock, goes one-on-one with the heavyweight champion, CM Punk, for the heavyweight championship. Match is coming up next.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Heavyweight Championship.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And here he comes. He won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to earn this opportunity. He did lose the singles match to John Cena via countout, but he would make up for that with a pinfall victory over John Cena inside of a steel cage. The most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment has yet to win any titles here in RWF. Could this be his first? Although I won't lie, I kind of prefer the younger version of The Rock over this one. But in all honesty, if he doesn't win tonight, I'm probably going to reform the Rock and Sock Connection and yeah. Here he comes, the current heavyweight champion, looking for another successful title defense. He's defeated Kane. He's defeated Triple H. But can he overcome the People's Champion? He's even overcome the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
If he beats The Rock, he may deserve the title of Legend Killer
And his opponent
more than a certain
from
Viper.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the heavyweight champion, CM Punk.
You're not wrong, my friend. This match is underway. Already back and forth action between these two. And of course it has already spilled to the outside of the ring. Oh, there won't be any worry about countouts in this match. CM Punk to the top rope. Rock all the way outside on the floor. Oh, massive move. Rock fires back though. Ooh. The Rock in control at the moment. The Rock just not letting up here. Every time CM Punk gets a little bit of an opening, The Rock is able to reverse. Smack it in the back of the head with a baseball bat. Only a 2 count. Spine buster by The Rock into the cover. Kick out at 2. And The Rock setting up for the rock bottom. But CM Punk able to get out of it. Love the look and setup of this pay-per-view, by the way. I'm glad. I really didn't want to just go with SummerSlam. I wanted to make it my own. Fits the vibe it's going for. Yay, I'm glad. Go to sleep by Punk into the cover. Only a 2 count. Rock back in control for the moment. And now Punk with the Anaconda Vice locked in. I know, let's rock out of it. Oh, Punk going for the GTS, but the Rock able to get out of it. And now he hits the signature sharpshooter. And that's it.
Here is your winner, and the new heavyweight champion, The Rock!
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock. It happened in WWE, now it's happening in RWF. Rocky beats Punk for the belt. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately for CM Punk, that concludes our show for the evening. I hope you all have had a wonderful time. I actually have to check my own Discord. I don't remember. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. We will be live again on Friday, the 29th, with our continued playthrough of Batman Arkham City. Of course, it will be at 7 p.m. Central Time, so I hope you are able to join me for that. As of tonight, let's go ahead and get into our commands, and I'm going to let you guys go for the evening. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, and praise that He rightfully deserves. Not deceives. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joined me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and join me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife, Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick, T, and Danny, the two guys who bought video games for me to play for y'all, Sean and Steve, and of course our two digital artists responsible for our artwork, starting with Amon Wolf of CNH Podcast, who did that one down there, and of course Z-Fire Incorporated, who did that over there. Thank you all so much for everything you've done. Praise God, praise God. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay, you can grab that link right there to browse all the wonderful products that Mary Kay has in store for you. Hey, guys, they have stuff for us too, so don't be shy to get your Mary Kay today. And if you have any questions about any of the product, or if you'd like to know how you can become a Mary Kay consultant, you can also use that link to to give those questions to my hashtag wonderful wife, who is a Mary Kay consultant, and will be more than happy to answer any Mary Kay related questions that you may have. Discord, we have one of those. If you haven't joined already and you would like to, feel free to grab that link that I posted and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced. Wrestling results are resulted, chats are chatted, and we just love to have you there. Another place that we love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or highlight videos, or even rewatch this one when it gets uploaded, you can grab that link that I posted, or just search JRabbit87, and you'll find us over there on the Red app. Now, since it is all free and it's a way to help support, I do ask that if you don't mind, give the YouTube channel a subscribe, hit that bell icon to keep yourself notified, give the videos a like and a comment, because comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Another place you can find us, especially if you're just wanting to see our highlight videos, is over on TikTok, because that's all we post over there. You can grab that link, or again by searching at JRabbit87. Again, since it is all free and it's a way to help support, I do ask, if you don't mind, give the TikTok channel a follow, give the videos a heart, and give them a comment, because comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream right here, right now, if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, every way that you can help support is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure, and remember to only do what you're able and comfortable with doing. With that, I am JRabbit87, and I hope you all have a very good night.
Thanks so much for joining